Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
After being down for several hours last night, 911 services are back up and running across South Dakota. In case of an emergency, you can once again call or text 911. Officials ask people to not call in to test the system. Here in Sioux Falls, officials will hold a press conference at 10 o'clock this morning to discuss the outage in the city and county. Stay with KELOLAND News on air and online for updates.
One man is dead after a high fall in Deadwood last weekend. Just after 2 a.m. on April 13th, police say a woman told a Lawrence County deputy that her boyfriend did not come back from downtown Deadwood. Authorities found him dead along U.S. Highway 85. Deadwood police say the man died from injuries suffered in a high-level fall. The incident is under investigation.
The Brookings community is rallying behind the family of 16-year-old Molly Yoder. She passed away after a bus crash on Friday. Molly was the youngest of 6 kids. Her older sister describes Molly as a special person who loved art, music, animals, and helping others.
She's an artist. She's very talented. She loved musicals. We all love musicals, but she loved Hamilton. She loved Dear Evan Hansen. She loved to use Snapchat filters on our phone. We've all been looking at the videos she made, and she was just always such a light for us.
Molly's service will take place at 11 o'clock Friday morning at Bible Baptist Church in Brookings. Now let's get a look at today's weather with meteorologist Brian Karsten. It's going to be a bit breezy and cooler out there, Brian.
Yes, absolutely. The wind is returning to KELOLAND as temperatures today will struggle and not being above normal. We're going to be colder than normal the next few days. Our afternoon high in Yankton, 51. After rain last night and upwards of 2/3 of an inch of rain there. In fact, Beersford ended up with around an inch of rain. So a few of you in the southeast definitely picked up some more moisture. It looks like it'll be dry today in Aberdeen. 48 your high and 49 this afternoon in Rapid City. We'll take a full look at the forecast as we head into the weekend, coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Brian. Hundreds of people gathered in Sioux Falls for a walk to honor a 1-year-old boy whose organs are being donated to help others. Madden Hine died after falling from a 3rd-story window of a Sioux Falls hotel over the weekend. Yesterday morning, a crowd gathered in front of the Sanford Children's Hospital for a ceremony. After an organ donor flag was raised by paramedics with Madden's name on it, the crowd walked to a nearby church where a private service was held. We talked with friends afterwards.
He's like a son to us. We're his daycare dad. And it means a lot to us that he's doing what he's doing. Teaching driver ed, I pushed organ donation for years, and now to see it happen, it's special but very hard.
Madden's parents are teachers in Lakefield and Jackson, Minnesota. A GoFundMe has been set up for the family with a goal of $100,000. We've set up a link with this story on KELOLAND.com.
The city of Sioux Falls is hoping to add a wellness center to its list of facilities.
We're going to be announcing today that the City of Sioux Falls and the Parks and Recreation Department here in the city intend to purchase the Sanford Wellness Center on the west side of Sioux Falls on West 32nd Street for $9 million.
The planned purchase is part of a $77 million bond that also includes money for a recreation center with an indoor pool at Frank Olson Park, as well as funds for an upgrade to the outdoor pool that exists at Keene Park.
Something unique is coming to the Sioux Falls housing market this summer. In June, the first home made out of shipping containers in Sioux Falls will be up for sale. Container Kings, the Sioux Falls-based construction company, broke ground on 2 homes in mid-February. The owner says building these types of homes saves money on building and energy costs.
It's like anything, I mean, it's a new product, and of course it looks so different than what we're used to seeing for housing, you know what I mean? So I think it's, kind of a sexy new product, if I can use that word. But not only that, but they're smart homes.
You'll hear more about the container homes in a KELOLAND.com original by Gracie Terrell. And that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karsten. Brian?
All right, our weather update today. Well, northwest winds and ushering in some cooler weather. A few clouds here and there, too, as we bring back those colder numbers from the northwest. I think the afternoon highs will likely stay in the upper 40s in Aberdeen. Pier forecast is just a little bit above 50. Sioux Falls also in the low 50s. Tonight, I think we'll lose some of our clouds and also the winds will die off. So the overnight temperature probably drops into a frost and freeze range by daybreak. Aberdeen will be down at least in the upper 20s. Sioux Falls, I would say, right around 30 or so. And then western Ketherland, even colder. Rapid City, maybe 24 or 25 tomorrow morning. There's a look at tomorrow afternoon, and that's just a pretty chilly weather map. You got a dominant northwest wind, 20 to 40. Hourly temperatures are stuck in the 30s in the northern third of Ketherland. I'll still be optimistic and say Aberdeen and Watertown, you'll make highs in the low 40s, but just not going to feel warm at all. Sioux Falls, too, probably upper 40s much of the afternoon. And then we'll clear out again for Saturday morning. And you guessed it, more frost and freeze weather, pretty likely. 19 in Custer, 24 there in Rapid City. Those numbers might even be reduced a little bit in Rapid City. We're getting some data now closer to 20 degrees. Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon is even pretty cold there, between 45 and 50. Way colder than last weekend when it was 85 to 90 degrees. Hope you didn't forget about that. Well, sometimes we find the middle ground here in Ketherland. Hopefully, as we get into next week, we'll do that. 51 our temperature today in Mitchell. 49 our number there in Rapid City. As we close out this broadcast, your 7-day forecast. 57 on Sunday. That'll feel better, not as windy. In fact, we'll turn the wind out of the south. Do be prepared for some rain showers on Monday, though. That's going to return to much of at least eastern and central Ketherland, highs in the low 60s. I think we'll stay in the 60s early next week. And then for Aberdeen in the northeast, also a return to 60 degrees on Monday. The chance of rain right now about 20%. That may go up a little bit. And keeping a close eye on those overnight lows. The next 3 mornings, mid-20s. That fully qualifies as a hard freeze. The numbers in Pierre, central South Dakota, mid to upper 20s, likely into the start of the weekend, but same idea, some rain showers by Monday. And Rapid City, we could get a shower there on Monday, but notice day 7, closer to 70, and it will warm up at the end of next week. More details about that at ketherland.com.